Ho, ho, ho! Hey everyone, if you like travel with a wise guy as much as I do, you're gonna love this episode.
Welcome to North Pole, Alaska. Yes, there is an actual North Pole, Alaska. That's a town, and we're going to explore it, and I'll tell you all about the history of it. Let's go check it out now. The town of North Pole, Alaska is in the Fairbanks North Star Borough and is situated pretty much in the middle of the borough. It's about 20 miles east of the city of Fairbanks. The area that formed the town of North Pole was originally homesteaded in 1944 by the Davis family. The Alaska Railroad established a siding on the Davis homestead as part of its branch line towards the local Air Force base, naming the siding Davis. This name became associated with the early settlement. In 1952, a company purchased the Davis homestead, subdivided it, and then renamed it North Pole in hopes of attracting a toy manufacturer to the area. They incorporated the town in 1953. One of the first council members was named Conrad Miller, who came to Fairbanks in 1949 and opened a trading post along the highway here in 1952, and that became known as the Santa Claus House, and it had the first post office for the town of North Pole in it. Other small businesses helped the town initially grow, but then in 1977, the Earth Resources Refinery opened and connected the area to the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System. And then through the years, the town continued to grow, eventually having a high school and shopping areas just like any other regular small town. A few fairly famous people are from North Pole. Darrell College, who was an NFL guard, went to high school here, and Phoenix Copley, who was a goaltender in the NHL, was also from North Pole. The famous TV painter Bob Ross called North Pole his home and said the scenery surrounding the town was of great inspiration for his work. Also, a man named Thomas Patrick O'Connor, who is the current mayor pro tem, officially changed his name to Santa Claus and is known for his likeness and imitation of the legendary figure. As you look at the population figures, it had several hundred people for the first few decades of its incorporation and then grew in 1990 and has continued to grow to 2,243 today. As I mentioned, the Santa Claus House is one of the main reasons for visitors to come to North Pole, Alaska. And once you go inside, it's pretty self-explanatory on what is available at the Santa Claus house. Not everything in North Pole is perfect, so we're going to check out the North Pole Plaza, and I guess some people might call it a dead mall. Not quite sure if it's there yet, but let's take a look and you can decide. The North Pole Plaza was built in 1980, and as we start to walk around, you'll see that it's very small. I'm not sure you'd even consider it like a traditional mall, but it has a couple of small anchor stores on each side, as well as a couple of restaurants down here on the far corner. I'm here at the actual North Pole, and you might think this isn't the real North Pole, it's just a town, and you're right, but they made 2 of these poles, and one was to kind of, you know, put exactly at the geographical point of the North Pole, and this is the other one. And so makes sense being here in North Pole, Alaska. What'd you think of North Pole? It's kind of strange, but I like it. You know, I don't know if it's what the kind of founders thought it would become today when they had their vision of making this town, but it's certainly quirky. The Santa Claus house and store there, that's definitely the center of things, but there's still other things to see. There's some, you know, fairly historic places. It's not a real old town, so it's not like you're gonna have stuff from 200 years ago here, but it's kind of cool. Like I said, a little strange, but we'll give Santa Claus the last word on the North Pole.
I'm going to put everyone watching on the top of the nice list. Well, almost everyone. There's one person that, well, isn't quite up there. So here's what I need you to do. You gotta like this view and share and go viral. And if you do that, I'll put him on the nice list too. Oh, what a wonderful thing and a first time ever. Well, from the North Pole, with my soon-to-be bestie, Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho!
Hey, you made it all the way to the end of the video. And now that you're here, let me tell you a little bit more about all the other things going on this channel. If you want to become a member, you can become a member on either Patreon or YouTube memberships. There's 3 different levels, and as you are on a different level, there's more and more things, behind the scenes videos, different things that you're going to be able to gain access to. Make sure you check out my website, travelwithawiseguy.com. There's a whole bunch of new stuff on there. There's a merchandise link with some new cool merchandise. There's a newsletter that you can sign up for. About every 3 weeks I send out a new newsletter that's free. I have Google Maps, which has documented every place that I've made a video about, and you can click on there and you can go to the map and you can find the videos that I made, and it's all in one very convenient place. There's lots and lots of other stuff on there, so make sure to check out the website and explore all around what I've got going on. But once again, thank you so much for watching this video.